Hi, Maria here. Welcome to my channel. I've got 5 niche fragrances that I really feel are worth the splurge. So before I get started, if you haven't subscribed, just go ahead and hit that button, join the Weird and Wonderful family. It would be amazing to have you part of this community, and let's get into this. Actually, before I start, I just want to say it was the day that I recorded all my fragrances. I don't know what happened that day. I don't know if I did something. I don't know if it just was a coincidence. The next day, I ended up having pain that ran kind of from my ear here, down through here and across. And it was actually affecting my vocal cords a little bit. I just thought I'd pulled a muscle. And so I left it for a week. It progressively got worse and worse. My jaw just got extremely painful. So I thought, well, something's out in my neck or whatever. So I went to my chiropractor, and he doesn't bone crunch or anything like that. He just uses a little gun and kind of adjusts with his hands and stuff like that. Anyway, I don't know what happened. It started to feel a little bit better, thankfully. And then a week ago, it flared up again and got really, really bad. So I felt functional before. Now I'm really struggling to feel functional. And basically my face, it feels like the bones hurt my face, especially on this side of my face. So it hurts like across here, and basically my eye will twitch. I'll get a little bit numb here, a little bit numb here. I'll get like a nerve, like electrical pulse here. It's still affecting my vocal cords at times where it sounds gravelly. So it actually hurts to move my face. So if I'm not quite a the problem is that I'm a very smiley person. So I naturally want to smile, but it's hurting so bad. Like it feels like someone punched the crap out of me in the cheek. And so even my eyes, like they start to tear up. He had to adjust. Somehow my nose was out, so he adjusted that. You're hearing my life story. If you don't care about this, fast forward to the video. But anyway, I don't know if you guys can see, but I have a scar here from a terrible skiing accident where I flew down the hill like a rag doll, and basically the skin detached from here and was just hanging. And so it's very, very thin there. And so I don't know what's happened, but my face just hurts. So bear with me. I still want to do a video because I love doing videos. I love doing content. I love you guys. If I don't seem quite myself, maybe you wouldn't even notice, but I thought I'd mention it. Please pray for me because I'm in pain. Anyway, let's get into this. So the first fragrance that I think is absolutely worth the money, honestly, is Soradora's Jani. Now, when I thought about whether it was worth it, I wanted something that was relatively long lasting, something that I really enjoy, something that gives me compliments, that sort of thing. So with Soradora, I could pick other ones, but I thought I'd just focus on one per house this time. So Jani, I really, really enjoy this fragrance. If you're a gourmand lover, this one is such a great fragrance. It's got apple. The apple's baked, so it doesn't smell too tart. It smells like an apple turnover a bit, but what really stands out is the puffed pastry. So the more that you wear this, the more the puff pastry feel comes out, and it's so mouthwatering and scrumptious. What I enjoy about this one is it feels like an experience. It feels like it takes you on a journey. I think most people would enjoy this, especially if you love gourmands. There's quite a lot of cinnamon in here, so it's a spicy, warm, juicy apple, but the puffed pastry is what really makes this stand out, is something special, spectacular. It's awesome. The longevity is excellent on this one. To be honest, I'm not sure about projection. I haven't had anyone comment on this one. I haven't gotten any compliments, but I just really enjoy wearing this one because it's just really yummy. Definitely worth the hype. I think it's worth the money if you enjoy a really good apple pastry type of gourmand, you would enjoy this. Next fragrance that I think is absolutely worth the hype is Cherry Punk by Room 1015. This is just a fantastic cherry fragrance. It's got cherry and it's got leather. It smells like a total baddie. Like it smells like a woman that can take care of business. She owns the business. She's like a mob boss, man. Like she takes care of business. Or like an assassin. Like that's the kind of person that would wear this fragrance. And me, I wear it. I'm not an assassin. I don't take care of business, but man, if you want to smell sexy, delicious, cherry, deep, a little bit boozy with some leather, this one's great, but you have to like leather. If you don't like leather, this one is maybe going to be challenging for you, but it's so sexy and amazing. This is definitely unisex. As a fragrance for a guy, if I smelled this on a guy, you know, if you want to be nibbled as a guy, you should put this on because it's seriously so intoxicating. Women will gravitate like flies to this. But honestly, if you want to smell like a sexy kind of, you know, take care of business type chick, definitely this one. Very, very sexy. I haven't talked about this one in a long time, and I just think it's phenomenal. And that is My Greek Lover by Untamed Perfumes. This fragrance is perfect for spring and summer. It's just spectacular. This fragrance, when I smell it, I think about being in Greece. The reason why Sunyata named the fragrance My Greek Lover, she absolutely loves Greece. So this fragrance is her paying homage to her love of that whole area. So when I smell this, I think of being on the top of a cliff and there's lemon trees in the background. There's a cypress tree. You're smelling all the foliage, the wind, a little bit of the sea air. That's the feel that I get from My Greek Lover. It's absolutely gorgeous. There's sweetness in here. There's actually grapes in here. I'm going to read you the notes because I think they're amazing. Lemon, bitter orange, green grapes, spices, herbal notes, orange blossom, quince, jasmine, fig, honey, cypress, cedar, pine, musk, mastic, and civet. Now I definitely get the sweet kind of juicy citrus feel. I get the orange blossom for sure. What this smells like to me is orange blossom as the nucleus, and then these delicious kind of tart, sweet fruits and balsamic qualities enveloping the orange blossom. So it's beautiful, it's light, it's fresh, it's classy, it's perfect as a signature fragrance. When I wear this one, I definitely get compliments, and I've definitely put a good dent in this one. Seriously, this is one of my favorite fragrances to wear for spring and summer. Classy, sophisticated, sweet, potent, like this will last you all day. It's extrait de parfum, but it makes a beautiful signature fragrance as well. It works in the warmer climates as well. So seriously, this is one of the most beautiful fragrances and definitely feels Mediterranean. So love it. Now, another fragrance that I think is absolutely worth the price tag is Amouage's Sunshine. First of all, the bottles on the Amouage fragrances are just absolutely gorgeous. Like I love the bottles. This is definitely not a Blind Buy safe fragrance. The primary feel is an osmanthus with white tobacco flower. So at first I was really disappointed in this because I was expecting somehow a peach tobacco, thinking of like a dried tobacco, a little bit humid. This is definitely humid, but white tobacco flower definitely does not smell like straight up tobacco. There's kind of a creamy humidity to this. It smells to me like you've taken florals and a little bit of an apricot jam and whipped it into some sort of creamy floral fluff. Although it's beautiful for spring and summer, it's also gorgeous all year round. So this could be a signature fragrance. It's very different. Actually, when I think about all these fragrances, they're definitely all standalone different fragrances. So this one, it's absolutely beautiful, but I can see a lot of people not enjoying this. So it's definitely a little more challenging. It smells like somehow it smells a little bit like a hot dog. So like if you're walking on a dock, it's a little bit humid, but you're smelling the sun kind of radiate off the humid wood. So kind of that sweet smell that's a little bit balsamic, mixed then with all those beautiful florals and the almond. It's beautiful. It's definitely different. I would suggest for sure with this one, this is not blind buy safe at all. Last fragrance I want to share with you is Mula Moola by Byron Parfums. Now this is such a fantastic, sweet, fruity fragrance. This is perfect all year round. It may actually get to be a bit too much for summer because it does have caramel. It's got peach, strawberry, and raspberry, as well as caramel in the opening. And you definitely get the caramel, and the note that I would notice the most would be strawberry. If you smelled Le Capital by Xerjoff, this one is similar, but I would say that Le Capital is a little bit more sparkling, a little bit more fruity and strawberry, it's a little more effervescent strawberry, whereas this is a little bit thicker due to that caramel note. I find that the strawberry caramel kind of combo stays for the whole entire wear of the fragrance. I also find with this one that even when I can't smell it, others do. And literally every time I put this one on, someone gives me a compliment. So this is definitely a compliment getter for sure. Longevity is really decent. I smell it on myself for 4 to 5 hours, but people have commented on it 6, 7, 8 hours in, people notice this. So I think I just go anosmic to it, but it's gorgeous. Love the bottle on this one. You have to love fruity gourmands though, because this one has a lot of that caramel in it. It's beautiful. There is some floral in here. There's a little bit of woodiness in this as well, but it's absolutely gorgeous. And this one smells very luxurious. So it smells rich. When my dad smelled this one, he's like, oh, it smells like quality. I think I've mentioned that before. I'm in love with it. Like, I just think it's gorgeous. I love a lot of the Byron Parfum fragrances. So I have this one. I've got the Chronic. It's beautiful. I've got the Chronic Rouge Extreme as well. I want to get Double Caramel. I also think I want to get the Black Pirate and Green Butterfly. Basically, I love them all. But Mula Moola, it's definitely more mass appealing. I can see this being quite safe as a blind buy, but personally, when you are buying extremely expensive fragrances, I highly recommend sampling first. But yeah, love this one. So I think that these are all fantastic. I enjoy wearing every one of them. I enjoy the quality. I enjoy the compliments. I enjoy the longevity. And I just think that they're all really awesome. What about you? Have you tried them? If you have, weigh in, let me know what you think. And other than that, have an amazing week and we'll talk to you soon.